Previously, starting to teach students in Class 3E of Kunigagioka School, Koro-sensei has to dodge and avoid any possible assassination attempts from his students. One of the students in the class, Nagisa, observes Koro-sensei every day and makes notes to find his weaknesses. Both students and teachers in Class 3E are living with two identities, but somehow adjust their life to this peculiar lifestyle and get closer. Despite being an assassination target, Koro-sensei shows his grit and patience to teach his students. He helps his students prepare for midterm tests and gives them an ultimatum. He will destroy and leave the school if the students cannot rank among the top 50 students. Unfortunately, Class 3E isn't notified about the test changes, making them can't solve any additional questions from the school principal. None of the students in the 3E class other than Karma ranked among the top 50 students. Koro-sensei blames himself for his students' failure, but decides to stay after receiving some encouragement from his students. After the midterm tests, all Kunigagioka school students, including Class 3E students, are preparing for a field trip to Kyoto. Kyoto is also arranged as a venue where they can attempt to kill Koro-sensei. Before leaving for Kyoto, the students are instructed to form a group. Kayano, Okuda, Karma, Nagisa, Sugino, and the class idol Kanzaki are in the same group. Each group will do some research and arrange an itinerary. They have to find a suitable place for those assassination attempts. To help his students have a safe and fun field trip in Kyoto, Koro-sensei provides each of them with a thick manual book. During the trip to Kyoto, like usual, the school discriminates against Class 3E. While other students are provided with the first train class, Class 3E has to take the economy class. That day, along with Kunigagioka School, other high school students also take the same train to Kyoto. On the train ride to Kyoto, Kanzaki's itinerary notebook is stolen by a group of high school male delinquents. On the following day, Nagisa group follow the itinerary, visiting some places that are suitable for assassination attempts that they have researched before. At first, there was nothing wrong with their journey. Unfortunately, when the group reaches a quiet alley in the town, they are confronted by some male high schoolers, the same people who stole Kanzaki's notebook the previous day. Karma tries to defend the team by fighting those high schoolers. However, they are outnumbered and in the end, Karma is getting beaten until he loses his consciousness. Sugino who tries to help him get kicked. The high schoolers kidnap Kayano and Kanzaki, then Nagisa passes out once one of those high schoolers hits his face. Later, after some time has passed and they have regained their consciousness, Nagisa, Karma, Sugino, and Okuda try to find the kidnapper's place by using Koro-sensei's manual book. Meanwhile, while being held in captivity, Kanzaki shares some facts about her life with Kayano, telling the latter some of her rebellious behaviors in her past as a symbol of protest against her strict parents. Finally, Nagisa and the group can find the kidnapper's place. It is later revealed that Koro-sensei's manual book provides a thorough procedure for hostage situations. Suddenly, Koro-sensei shows up to deal with the delinquents. With his long tentacles and his speed movements, Koro-sensei hits those delinquents who try to attack him. He is angry because those high schoolers dare to touch his beloved students. Later, those high schoolers are knocked up by Nagisa and friends with those thick manual books. They save Kayano and Kanzaki, then get back to their inn. The next day, all the students continue to enjoy their field trip to Kyoto. An elite sniper called Red Eye is instructed to kill Koro-sensei during that field trip. Meanwhile, Class 3E students are given a task to distract Koro-sensei. The train will stop briefly on the bridge where Red Eye tries his first attempt to shoot Koro-sensei. Students help him, distracting Koro-sensei to see a boat under the bridge. Red Eye shoots him from the nearby forest. Unfortunately, Koro-sensei catches the bullet perfectly, leaving him with no injury at all. The train then leaves and Red Eye has failed his first assassination attempt. The students then take Koro-sensei to the next assassination spot in Toei Studio Park, Kyoto. They watch a samurai fight performance together there, while Red Eye has been ready in his shooting position for the nearest watcher's post above the buildings. Koro-sensei is stunned by the sword performance and seems to enjoy it so much. Unfortunately, because of Koro-sensei's fast movements and he suddenly disguises as samurai to join the sword fight, Red Eye can't shoot him. After that, the students take Koro-sensei to the third assassination spot around 5-story pagoda. The students distract him by asking him to try attaching oil paper to his face. Red Eye shoots him. The bullet sticks on Koro-sensei's thick mucus, again, unable to wound him. After each of his attempts to shoot him are thwarted by improbable means, his mission is called off as the next group he should follow gets into difficulty with some high school students. Red Eye gets back and reflects on the day, wondering why he had failed this mission. Later that night, Koro-sensei comes up to Red Eye and offers to treat him, thanking him for his role in making the field trip a worthwhile educational opportunity for his students. Because of his appearance today, Class 3E students had done multiple research and learned a lot about Kyoto. Acknowledging Koro-sensei as a good teacher, Red Eye then resigns from the Assassination project, admitting that he still has a lot to learn. Back at their inn, private time among the boys and girls eventually turns into a hunt for Koro-sensei. Koro-sensei likes to gossip and has been eavesdropping on his students' conversations. He even takes notes to provoke them, and his students begin to start chasing him. Koro-sensei runs from the students, hiding in the same room with Kurasama. He tells Kurasama that the students asked him to speak about his previous romantic relationships. Kurasama commented on Koro-sensei's past life, indicating that he was once a normal human like them. As the field trip comes to an end, two special assassins are getting ready to transition into Class 3E. It is mentioned that they are sent by the government and will be studying in Kunigagioka as new students. On their first day at school after the school trip, Class 3E students are notified by Kurasama via email that they will welcome a new student into their class. Okajima asks Kurasama for the new student's photo and is glad that it's a girl. However, when they arrive in the class, it is revealed that the new student is an artificial intelligence computer. She introduces herself as autonomously thinking fixed artillery, and because she is registered as a student, Koro-sensei isn't allowed to hurt her. In the middle of the class, after analyzing Koro-sensei's movements, the AI starts shooting Koro-sensei with many weapons. Koro-sensei tells the AI about the no firearms in class policy after dodging all of the anti-sensei ammunition. Then, the AI launches the second attack. The seemingly identical pattern makes Koro-sensei relax. However, to everyone's surprise, one of Koro-sensei's tentacle fingers is destroyed. It seems like every time it attacks, the AI analyzes Koro-sensei movements. It learns Koro-sensei avoiding patterns to evolve its attack. That's why the AI can use blind spots to hide the second bullet that injured Koro-sensei's fingers. Throughout the school day, Koro-sensei is continuously shot at by the AI. Its assassination attempts effectively disrupt class and make the other students resent having to clean up after her repeated attempts. The following day, the AI is wrapped up and unable to utilize her weapons. It accuses Koro-sensei of breaking the agreement and harming it. However, it is Terasaka's action because all 3E students are all irritated with her actions. They can't learn anything if it doesn't stop attacking Koro-sensei. That night, Koro-sensei decides to upgrade the AI, providing it with LCD and RAM. Koro-sensei advises it to make friends and work together with other students. The next day, with her upgraded personality, the AI gains the class attention. She is now more cheerful and considerate towards other students. They even give the AI a new name and start to call her Ritsu. Unfortunately, the AI's developers visit the school that night and are astounded by Ritsu's numerous modifications. After that, they started returning Ritsu to its original programming. The following day, Kurasama informs everyone of Ritsu's modifications and warns against any illegal modifications. As everyone nervously waits for Ritsu to initiate her relentless attacks, Ritsu starts her engine and produces bouquets instead of her weapons. She tells everyone that before she was reprogrammed that night, she saved several pieces of data in her unmodified drives. She thinks that she is in a rebellious phase, just like other normal junior high school students. Now, Class E has a new ally in assassinating their teacher. That's the end of Part 3. Don't forget to check our other videos in the description. Thank you for sticking around to the very end. For the upcoming updates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable notifications. It means so much to us. Catch you in the upcoming videos.